Pantry. I'm Saad and we're making it tasty. Today we're going to do a simple dish. It's a pasta. It's spicy broccoli with anchovy. And what I like about this dish is I always love flavor, but I always don't have a lot of time. So this is quick and easy, as you're going to see, but it's also very tasty. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is you take your broccoli and you take off the stem. The stem's totally edible. I just don't like it in this dish. I like the nice little tender florets of broccoli. They cook quickly and they're very tasty. So you just cut it like this, break it down just to get nice little pieces. You still want to keep the floury heads, but you want it very small. And you're going to get a little broccoli dust, that's okay. The goal is just to have it small. That way it's going to cook quickly. As you've seen before, normally we blanch the broccoli to keep the color and to pre-cook it, but you don't need to do that in this case because it's cut so small. It's going to cook like this and it'll still be bright green and beautiful. Okay, so we get the flowerets. All right, that's done. And remember, the key to great cooking is being organized and having it ready so you can relax when it's time to actually prepare. So you're going to see we're going to get all our ingredients chopped, prepped, and ready so that when we're actually cooking the dish, it'll be quick and easy. Okay, next thing is the garlic. All right, we're going to get 2 garlic cloves, smash them. All right. There we go. And I like to cut those fairly small. Doesn't matter if you like it a little bigger, that's okay. This is a very rustic, simple dish, so whatever you like. Okay. So we got our garlic ready. We're going to put that right over here. All right, next, the shallots. Shallots are nice in a dish like this. Shallots are a little bit more mild, not quite as hot as a regular onion, and also they get soft and sweet, so they kind of disappear into the dish. They add flavor, complexity, without being crunchy pieces of onion. That's never a good thing. Okay? And the other thing you'll notice about this dish, we have 2 different olive oils. I'm using a regular cooking olive oil, inexpensive, and then I have a nice, expensive, tasty extra virgin olive oil. You don't want to use extra virgin olive oil for sautéing. It's a waste of money, and it's the smoke point, the flash point on extra virgin olive oil is not as high, so you'll burn the oil and you waste the great flavor of it. Okay? All right, so we've got our broccoli, we've got our garlic, we've got our shallots, okay, chopped up small. All right, we can put the shallots together with the garlic. Now chilies, all right? Just the dried chili arboles, they're called. If you don't like it too spicy, you can just put in a little bit. Like it spicy like I do, put in a lot. Okay, you'll see the seeds will go flying there, be careful. All right, so now we have our mise en place ready. I've got my regular olive oil that I'm going to use first. So I'm going to get the pan hot. And of course we have our pasta boiling over here. What's the key to cooking great pasta? Salt the water. Lots of salt, more than you think. When you stick your finger in that water, if you're willing to do that when it's boiling, it should taste salty. If it tastes salty, the pasta is going to have flavor. Pasta is really flavorful by itself. If you buy a good pasta, I use a Barilla, and if you salt the water, okay? So we're getting our pan hot. We're adding the cheap olive oil. We need to save our money, and it's going to taste great anyway. Okay? Pan's hot, the oil. Next, we're going to put in our mixture here of chilies, garlic, and shallots. Chilies, garlic, and shallots. And you'll hear them just start to sizzle. Okay, we're not looking to saute them really high heat. We just want to start to give them a touch of translucent color. Then we're going to add our broccoli right away because we want our broccoli to have a chance to cook. Okay? You get the perfume of the garlic, and then you get this underlying note of the shallots, and then you get the heat of the chilies coming out. Okay, we're going to take our chopped up broccoli, nice little florets, and we're going to add those right to the pan. I mean, is this simple or what? 5 minutes, dinner's ready. Okay, a little toss. If you don't want to toss, you can just do a little stir. That works too. Okay, and you'll see that even the broccoli will start to go to a brighter green as it cooks. You smell the chilies, you smell the garlic. Okay, then a touch of anchovy. Any anchovy paste is good. I put it on the side of the pan here. Okay, you'll see how much. Just the size of a quarter. All right, and I put it on the side because I'm going to smash it a little bit and then stir it around. So I don't want it to be one big clump. I want it to evenly disperse through the broccoli. All right. While that's sauteing for a minute, I'm going to go ahead and drain the pasta, and it'll be ready to drop in. I've got my strainer waiting for me in the sink. I'll be right back. Pasta, what's interesting about pasta is, based on the dish you're cooking, you want to use a different pasta. This is a bow tie, otherwise known as farfalle. A little bit of that pasta water. I'm going to bottle this stuff one of these days. This pasta water is so flavorful. A little bit of pasta water in there is perfect. It adds flavor, gives you some liquid. Okay? But the key to using the right pasta is when you have a dish like this, you want the little pieces of broccoli to stick to the pasta and eat it with the pasta. So you wouldn't want to use spaghetti for this dish. You could, but I don't recommend it. Okay, now we're going to turn the heat off. Put my thumb over the bottle. We have a nice extra virgin olive oil. And just drizzle it in there. Don't be afraid of it. Olive oil is good for you, remember? Well, at least it's not really bad for you. It's the good kind of fat, okay? And that is it, folks. We are going to plate this. And you'll see how simple and fresh this is. You're going to taste a little bit of heat is going to hit you from the chilies, but it'll come later on the back of your tongue. But what you'll get up front is a nice mild flavor of anchovy, the really good flavor of good olive oil, and of course the nice meaty texture of the Barilla pasta. Of course you'll shave a little Parmesan cheese on top of this. Bon appetit.